Across this country, Americans gather today to remember those who died 4 years ago in the September 11th attacks. Well, down on the Gulf Coast, in the wake of Hurricane Katrina, some firefighters are honoring their dead brothers by doing what they do best, trying to help the living. Here's John Larson.
They call it walking the pile, a precarious high wire act in search of life, performed on top of wood, twisted steel, and the often deadly debris of broken homes. This trip to Mississippi's ravaged coast is the first time back in the field for New York's Urban Search and Rescue Task Force, which lost 51 members of its team on September 11.
This is just such a magnitude, and guys were fighting to come for this disaster, the guys on our team.
Joe Downey is the New York team's leader. His select group of 36 mobilized on a moment's notice and drove overnight to join 14 units from other states, all highly trained and committed to saving lives.
I think we did a great job up to this point, and let's finish out strong today.
But the teams share more than a gung-ho attitude. They share one unified blueprint about how to tackle a disaster, the vision of one man. Joe's father, Ray Downey, was a New York firefighter who rose through the ranks to oversee searches and rescues all over the country, including the Oklahoma City bombing. By 1989, Ray Downey had an idea for a highly organized network of search and rescue teams that could respond almost instantly to large-scale disasters.
Downey envisioned us being a unified, well-disciplined, well-trained a group that could respond to anything nationally, and we would respond the same way every time.
These guys were enthusiastic about Downey's idea, and they're not even from New York. They're members of the South Florida Urban Search and Rescue Team out of Miami. 210 of the best-trained firefighters, doctors, and volunteers, all here working with a battle plan created in part by New York's Ray Downey.
And you guys aren't even from the same state.
No, but it doesn't matter because we're from the same cloth. I mean, we're all doing the same job in different states and different towns, but we're all from the firefighting world.
Sadly, that world had its biggest chance to prove its mettle 4 years ago during 9/11, when many of the search and rescue teams built by Ray Downey were rushed to New York. The team from South Florida headed north as soon as it heard the second tower had collapsed.
We know we were going through the gates of hell. We knew immediately many of them were dead.
They soon learned that Ray Downey, their architect and leader, had also been lost. His son, Joe.
He survived the first tower that came down in the parking garage across the street, and as soon as it cleared, or before it cleared, they said he was back out in the rubble, calling his guys to come out of the second tower.
In the days and weeks that followed September 11, the urban search and rescue teams continued their slow search for victims, which included Ray Downey and all the fallen New York firefighters, their names still on their boots.
You would roll up the cuff of their boot, and oftentimes their name was in the bottom of their bunker pants.
After the team from Florida discovered the bodies of 3 New York firefighters, the New York team asked them to stand by their side as they removed the bodies from ground zero. Between firefighters, there is no greater gesture of respect.
In the truest way, this is essentially saying, you're family now.
Yeah, if you're a fireman, you're a brother. The New York firemen, they're just a little unique. They're a tough bunch.
To have them invite you in, though, extra special.
That was an honor.
8 months later, Ray Downey's body was finally found and identified. His son Joe will never forget the moment he heard the news.
It was probably one of the most upsetting days for me. You know, we were trying to build for that time, and when we got it, it was good, though. It was a good thing.
Good, because Ray was finally back home with his family and the people who loved him, along with those grateful for his many years of service.
There is a closure. We did bury him. He is in the cemetery. We're Catholics, so that's important to us.
Knowing that is why Joe Downey and other firefighters went to the Gulf Coast to carry out their grim search.
It's disturbing at times to try to find the bodies that have been out here for 7 days, but it's so important to find those bodies for the people that their loved ones are looking for.
A thought, no doubt, his father would have agreed with.
It's got to be good to see his son out here.
Yes. Yeah, and I think he may not have been ready to accept the torch, but he's done a very good job at grabbing it and running with it.
Got a little bit of the old man in him.
a lot of the old man in it, and it shines bright.
And that's why urban search and rescue team members who share Ray's dream, who walked the pile in New York, who this week were spread from New Orleans to Biloxi, say there is honor in every recovery.
In a strange way, when they found Ray Downey, you might say that he proved that the program actually works. We'll find anybody anywhere, and we'll do what we have to do.
So now, teams searching through the hurricane rubble, amidst the lost and broken lives, perform their service for everyone along the coast who has loved ones who have perished.
We're all people. We have families. We know what it's like. And if we can turn around and make one person feel good about what we do to bring them closure, that's what we do.
They look for the bodies of total strangers with a sense of mission made strong in New York. They search for someone's loved one, someone's mother or son, as if they were searching for family, as if they were searching for Ray.